Hey guys, welcome back to Twin Time. Today, I will be teaching you the Megaminx. This is like a really good puzzle. The Megaminx is like pretty hard, but if you could solve a 3x3 classic Rubik's Cube, I bet you could do this one. And this one is one of my hardest. Like the 5x5 might be a little harder than this, but this takes me at least a good 5 to 10 minutes to solve. So let's get it on. So let's get it started with the Megaminx. I have two versions right here. There's the stickers version right here. Turns fine. And then we got stickerless, turns better. So it's like a 3x3 and there's 12 sides. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 on this half. On the other half, there's 6 on this half. So it's a really cool puzzle. And this is a Gigaminx. It's huge. This is like my hardest puzzle. It's the same as the Megaminx, but way bigger, and there's an extra layer. So this is like crazy hard. It's like the 5x5 version of Megaminx. And there's also a Teraminx, a Examinx, there's a Pentaminx, there's like Zetaminx, there's a ton. There's huge ones. And yeah, I also have some really cool other big ones like the 8x8, 7x7, and the 5x5 is also really cool. I will probably do a tutorial on how to solve the 5x5 soon too. So we're gonna mix this thing up, and we gotta know like how this turns. So if you're really new to this puzzle and you don't really know how it turns, you gotta figure it out. Just turn everything, see how well it turns, learn everything about it, and it will be even easier. And yeah, mine doesn't turn great, so sorry if I'm having trouble doing these algorithms we're gonna learn. So yeah, we're gonna mix up all the way, and since this is a bigger puzzle, you're gonna have to mix up even more. Like the 8x8, you have to mix it a lot. Unlike the 3x3, you don't have to mix it that much. Yeah, it's all mixed up. Now we gotta discuss which each pieces are. So we got the middle pieces right here. So like on the 7x7, this is the middle piece. Whenever I say middle pieces, I mean the middles, like all these. And now the edge and corner pieces. Just like on these, like a 3x3, these are all the edge pieces, and the corner pieces are in the corner. So this is a corner piece, this is a corner piece, these are all corner pieces, and the edge pieces are these little ones in the middle, right here. So whenever I talk about corners, I'm about those, middles, the middles, and edges are all those little pieces right there. So basically, the first step is we're gonna solve the white side with the first layer. Like when you're solving this cube, you don't need to start with the white side, but to be like, for beginners, I would recommend white side, it's easiest. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing the white side so you guys could follow along. And yeah, once you get better at it, you can start with any color you want. So we're gonna find the white center, and here it is. And now we're gonna look for an edge piece. So like this is an edge piece, but it has to have white on it. Well, here's an edge piece. Here's one, here's one. So we're gonna find any white edge piece and we're just gonna put it on that side. It's really easy. Usually you could just twist one up with one move. Sometimes if it's like down here, it's really easy. Just figure it out. You could maybe twist it up here. You could bring it up here. It's only usually like 3 moves. It's super simple. And yeah, so that's the first step. So now that we have our edge piece, we're gonna look. Well, we have white and then blue. This is a blue piece. So we're gonna find a corner piece that's white and blue. Well, we have one right here, white and blue. And we have one right here, white and blue. So we're gonna take our corner piece and we're gonna put that next to the white and blue. So basically, there you go, like that. Sometimes it could be a little confusing, like how to get it in, like how do you do it? It's pretty simple, just kind of move it around like this, and you'll get it. Like here you could move that down, put it in, and back up. It's pretty easy, and if you can't do it, just watch the video again, or like, I don't know, just mess around with the cube, try to get it. It's very easy. So now basically, like if you could solve a 3x3, 2x2, almost any cube, you're able to solve one side with the first layer probably. And we're basically doing the same thing. So like, for example, this white and red right here, well, the next piece needs to be white and red. It won't work if it's like white and green. So we're gonna find a white and red piece and we're gonna put it right here because white and red goes next to white and red. So we could just bring this like around here. We could move that out of the way, put that in. Now let's find a white and red corner piece. Here it is, that has white and red on it. So we're gonna bring it around. And there it is. And basically you're gonna do that all the way around. So next is yellow. Let's find yellow pieces. Well, I see green is right there, so we could also do green. So let's move that out of the way. And let's put green in here. Okay, now we're gonna do purple. So let's see how we're gonna do this is, let's move that out of the way. And when you put it in, it's gonna be backwards. So if that happens, just take it out. We're gonna put it in again. There you go. Now we just gotta put 2 more pieces in. So, oops, I messed it up a little, okay. So let's put that piece in, and the last piece goes right here. Move those out of the way, and there you go. That's basically the first step. Build a side with the first layer. Now, if you could solve a lot of cubes, like the bigger cubes, like a 4x4 up to the 21x21, you probably know you need to get the middles first. And like if you solve a 3x3, like if you do beginner's method, you start from the bottom and do layer by layer. Well, for the Megaminx, we're gonna do layer by layer. So we're gonna do the next layer, and then we're gonna build little V's and go up. We're gonna just conquer going up like that. So basically, you're gonna flip the white upside down right here. So put the white to the floor. So now, sometimes, like most of the times, these won't be matching up. So if you could solve like any cube, you just match up the middles with the edge pieces. So like, if it's like that, it's wrong. So just twist the bottom till they match up. And now, we're gonna look at 2 middles next to the white side. So green and red. Or we could do blue and red. You're gonna find 2 middles, any 2 middles. So let's just pick these 2, yellow and purple. Well, in between there is a yellow and orange right there. We need yellow and purple to be there. So let's look for a yellow and purple piece. Well, it's actually in there. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that out real quick. I'll show you how to take pieces out in a minute. But yeah, okay, yellow and purple, we're gonna bring it to the top. So how I like to do it is like, say for example, yellow and purple is just down there. Just twist it to the top, which will be gray. So gray is opposite of white. Some cubes are actually different. Sometimes gray will be not opposite of white, and just whatever color is opposite of white, bring it to the top. And white is still on the bottom. And we're gonna bring this yellow hoops, we're gonna bring yellow and purple down where yellow and purple is, like above it. And now all we're gonna do is just twist it down. And now yellow and yellow match up. Okay, so sometimes like if it's like this, it doesn't match up. Purple and yellow, that doesn't work. So you gotta make it where it matches up like that. And you're basically gonna do this. You're gonna, well, what I like to do is how to put this in here. If you could solve a 3x3, you probably know how to do the second layer. It's basically that. So we're gonna bring it away from where it needs to go. And we're gonna do this like algorithm. It's not really an algorithm, it's like a little, I don't know what to call it, but basically you're gonna bring this white side up, and then you're gonna push this yellow and purple to match up with the yellow and purple and bring it back down. Now you have a little bar. Now you just gotta insert this bar. So we're gonna bring it one to the left. Then we're gonna bring this up, in, and back down. And now it inserts it. So I'll show you again. Let's do yellow and blue. So this piece is right here. Match it up right there with yellow and yellow. Now bring it away from where it needs to go. Up, right, down to make a bar. So I'll do that again. So go here, up, right, down. Make a bar, then go to the side and insert the piece. And if you can't do it, just watch the video again. Look exactly what I'm doing and you'll get it. Now, let's find another piece. Okay, here we go. This piece is right here, match it up. We're gonna go like that, make our bar, and insert it. Now green and red, we're gonna insert that. And now we're almost done with the second layer. Okay, the last piece, we're gonna put that in. Okay, there we go. So we got the second layer. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make these little things like these, I guess. So see how this matches up? Well, we could make both these edge pieces next to this corner piece match up. So basically what you're gonna do is we're gonna get the corner piece first. So what I mean by corner piece, it's not gonna be up here. It's not gonna be any of those. It won't be any of these. It's gonna be these ones closest to the second layer. So right there, right there, right there, right there. So yeah, basically, when white's still on the bottom, we're gonna look. Well, we have green, yellow, and blue. So we're gonna look around the cube and find a corner piece that's green, yellow, and blue. Right here, green, yellow, and blue. So we could bring it over near where it needs to go. And now put it down. But obviously it's not in the right place. So we're gonna bring it back up. You gotta try different things. So maybe we could bring it to this side and bring it down. So if it doesn't work from any of that, you could kind of keep going like that, just try guessing. So like, basically when you bring it down, if it doesn't match, bring the top one to the right. Now try bringing it down. Well, it doesn't match, so let's bring it back up. Go one more, doesn't match. You could just go like that, and eventually it will match. So what you're gonna do is now we need these edge pieces, so like right there and right there. So we need both those colors to match up with all these colors. So right here needs to be blue and green because that's blue and green and blue and green. It will match up with everything. So blue and green, we're gonna just bring it to the top. And now match up green and blue. So green and green has to match up and blue needs to be on top. And sometimes when you bring it up, it'll look like this. Blue would not match with green and green's on the top. And you won't be able to put it in that way. So what you're gonna do when this happens, bring it one to the right, and now you're just gonna twist this face one, rotate the cube this way, and bring it up, and then bring the top to the right, and those two moves you did, do it back again. So now you could match it up. And now, how to insert this piece right there is basically what you're gonna do. So bring the face here, white still at the bottom, gray at the top, the face, down one. Now the left side, down one. And then the face down two. And then you're gonna bring this left side up one. And then you could put it back. So I'll show you again. Well, for green and yellow, we're gonna bring it up. Well, it doesn't match, so let's bring it to the side. Do those two moves, move it out of the way, and do the two moves back. So now, we could match that up. So, remember, this time it's the other way. It's on the left side. So bring it down to the left. Now we're gonna move this out of the way. We don't want this stuff to get wrecked. So, remember, bring it down one. And we're gonna move this out of the way. So we could do this twice. And now move it back. And there you go. So basically, you made this little V thing that goes up, or a Y, whatever you wanna call it. And we're gonna do that to all the sides. So basically, well, orange, purple, and yellow. Well, that's already there, so now we need an orange and yellow piece to go right there. So orange and yellow. And you always want to redo your, like, moves. Not redo, I mean, like, sometimes you could mess things up. So say, for example, this was already done, and you bring this up, and you, like, wreck something here, move it out of the way, and bring it back down. So, like, this orange and yellow, remember, bring the face down, move it out of the way, go twice, back up, and in. So, orange and purple is down here. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this orange and purple up. And as you see, it doesn't match up, so we're gonna do that one move. Now, it matches up. We're gonna bring it towards where it needs to go, move it out of the way, go twice, move it back, move it in. And it might seem a little confusing. Don't worry, I will be doing it 3 more times for you guys. And you could always watch the video again if you want to. And the next corner we gotta find is blue, purple, and green. So let's find it. Right here, blue, purple, and green. So let's bring it where it needs to go. Okay, here it is. Let's bring it down. Doesn't match up, so let's bring it 1. Okay, so let's try it this way. It doesn't work, so let's bring it back up and go this way. Doesn't work, so let's try it this way. And oops, no, I did it the wrong way. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Okay, there you go. Now it matches up. We already got our blue and green piece there, so that's good. And purple and blue is already up there, so let's not move because it was the wrong way. Now here, remember, bring it down 1, move that out of the way, bring it 2, move it back up, and into its place. Rotate it 1, and now we gotta find these 3 colors, which is right here. So let's bring it down. No, that's wrong. That's also wrong. Wrong. And here it is. Right. So now we gotta find, as you see, red and this color, I don't even know the name. This piece is supposed to be here. So if you're looking for this piece, it's not gonna be there. So basically, we're gonna find the piece here, the gray or whatever color that is, and green needs to go here. So bring that down 1, move that out of the way, bring it 2, back up, and in. And now this one piece right here, red and tan, I guess that color is, and you're gonna bring that up, and then now it's on the top. As you see, we messed that up, so we gotta fix that, except that goes back down. So how to make it good, let's bring it up, move it out of the way, and then you could bring it down. So now, you gotta put that there. It's the wrong way, so let's do that little move. And remember, always fix things after you do it. You don't wanna mess up all the other ones. Let's do this. And there you go. And our last one. So our last piece we're gonna put in, and now we got, basically that one piece is actually flipped. So I'm actually gonna show you something that could happen. So sometimes this happens. Basically, you're looking for the pieces to go in and you can't find them. Well, they're in there, but they're just flipped. Well, how to fix this is you gotta take one of them out. And how to take a piece out, these pieces right here, you gotta just put another one in. So let's put this piece in right there. So let's bring it down, move it out of the way, back up, and in. So we're gonna lift that piece. Oh, okay, here it is. So we're gonna bring that out, and it doesn't match up with pink, so we're gonna do that move to flip it. And here we go. We're gonna bring it down, we're gonna put it in. And now this, we gotta take that piece out. So, took it out, here it is. It's right in here. So we're gonna bring it down, 2, up, and in. So now, basically, we're trying to get all these little V-things. So remember, get the corner first that matches up with all the middles, and then we're gonna get the 2 edge pieces by bringing them down, move that twice, bring it 1 more, move it back up, move it in. So we're just getting all these. And basically what you're gonna do is this piece that needs to go here, you're gonna put it above where it needs to go. So not right here, because that's not above. Bring it above where it needs to go. So basically, while it's above, we're gonna look at the bottom color. Well, there's these 3 middles. The bottom color is red. So we're gonna look at red. If red is on one of the sides, it's good. If it's on the top, it's bad. So basically, like if we insert it from this way, it's wrong. If we insert it from this way, it's also wrong. And that is because red is on top. So red, that's the color we're focusing on, is on top. So to fix that, it's really simple. We're just gonna bring it up 1. So this face right here on the right side where this is, or you could do left side, I just do right. We're gonna bring it up 1 and move it out of the way and then bring it down 1. Now, we got red on the right, not the top. And so now, if the red's on the right, you're gonna bring the top to the right. And then you're gonna insert it by bringing the left side up and put it in and down. So if the red is on the left, basically you're gonna do the opposite. So bring it to the left and insert it like that. But mine in this case is on the right, so let's insert it. So now the next piece is pink, blue, and green. It's already right there, so blue is the bottom color. But blue's on the left, so let's bring it to the left. And now we're gonna bring this up to insert it. So now green, yellow, and orange is right, let's see, it's right here. So we're gonna bring it up, and remember, all these fixed things you undo. Okay, here it is. Well, yellow is on top, so we're gonna do that little move. Simple. Now yellow's on the right, so we're gonna bring it to the right and insert it by bringing it up, put it in, bring it down. So now, yeah, our second to last piece is right here. Actually, no, it's not. Our second to last piece is orange, purple, and blue, right here. So in this case, purple, the bottom color, is on the top, so do that little move. Purple's on the right, so we're gonna bring it to the right and bring it up. Now the last piece is green, tan, and blue. So here it is. The green's on the right, so bring it to the right and insert. So basically you've solved the whole cube except for the top layer right here and all these little edges. So the edges is really easy. If you remember near the beginning of the cube, getting these pieces in right here for the second layer, it's simple, you bring it. So if I want to get this piece right there, bring it up, there, and then insert it. So pretty simple. So I'm just gonna do that back. And I messed it up a little, that is okay though. So yeah, if you remember those moves, this part will be very easy for you. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna use those same moves to put those pieces in. So right now I'm just gonna quickly solve it because I undid it a little. So you could watch what I'm doing. So yeah, we got to do, okay, so now we gotta get this little piece right here. Yeah, so we're getting these Y's and we just have to do this one Y right here. And yeah, that's it. So I quickly did it and we're back to this step. We gotta get all these pieces in. So how we're gonna do that is we're gonna look on this top side for edge pieces. So that's an edge piece. We're not looking for corners, so ignore the corners right now, ignore the middle. We're just looking at these 5 edges. So we're gonna find the edge without gray on it. So that has gray, no, this doesn't have gray. So usually you'll have multiple colors without gray on it. If you don't, it's like they're all in there, but they're probably wrong. So what we're gonna do with our color that's not gray, well, orange and green needs to go to the right because that's orange and green, not orange and blue. So what we're gonna do is bring it away from where it needs to go. Remember, bring that part up, bring it to the right, and bring that part down. Now we're gonna bring that to the right and insert it by bringing the left up, top in, and back down. So let's do another piece. Well, say for example, this piece, this just needs to be flipped. Well, how you do that is we're gonna put another piece in, so let's do that same move. This is the same move for beginners on 3x3 too, so now that gets out. And now we're gonna put that in by doing that same move. Bring the top over, make the bar, bring it out of the way and insert it. So now, we got this piece right here, blue and tan. Well, it needs to go to the left, so bring it away from where it needs to go. Bring this part where it needs to go up, bring the top to the left, and bring the part where it needs to go back down. You made your bar, and now we're gonna bring it one to the left, the face to the right, the top, connect it all, and bring it down. So now, we got this piece right here, so let's insert that using the same way. And there you go, we got one piece left. So Let me straighten up this cube a little. Okay. There you go. You did everything except the top layer. So the top layer is where we need to learn some algorithms now. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the gray cross. So what we're gonna use for this is this little algorithm. So I'll show you on this cube. It's the same on 3x3 too. So we're gonna bring the face to the right one, and then we're gonna bring the right side up and the top to the left. And then do that all again, but opposite. Right side down, top to the right. And then bring the face back down. So I'll show you again. Face up, now, like that. And if you know letters, it's like Rubik's Cubes is R, there's L, U, U prime, R prime. It will be this. So F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. So that's it. You could keep doing that. It's pretty fun. And yeah, that's the algorithm you need to know. So make sure you get that down. Yeah, basically there's a couple cases you could have. The first case is where you just have this sad little gray in the middle. You could just do that algorithm from anywhere. So you're gonna do that. And then you'll get something looking like this, a little guy with legs and a head. And then basically, you're gonna do it from this angle. You're gonna put one spike to the right, two spikes to the left, and this part with no spike, you're gonna bring to the right, do the algorithm, and you'll usually get the cross. And if you don't get the cross, just kind of like do that algorithm over and over, try different angles. You'll definitely get it. Just use that same one algorithm where you go like that. Pretty easy. So now if you know the 3x3, you probably are thinking we gotta match up all these right here. So yes, that is the next step. So sometimes, well, there's this algorithm I'm gonna show you. You're gonna use the algorithm for that. Sometimes you'll have like none matching up. Just do the algorithm until you get at least one matching up or two. And yeah, basically you're gonna look for two right here. So sometimes you'll have like them next to each other. If you have two matching up next to each other, you're gonna do the algorithm with one in front and one to the left. If you have two like this, I'm pretty sure you just do the algorithm one to the right, one to the left. So here's the algorithm. And now bring it back. And now you got the two matching up. When you have the two, put one in front of you and one to the left. Do the same algorithm. And now you got your star and you got everything matching up. Now the last step is we're basically going to be matching up all these corners, and then we're gonna flip the corners. So I'm gonna show you another algorithm. This one's a pretty long one, so you might need to write it on paper or watch the video many times. So if you have no corners matching up, what I mean by matching up is like blue, blue, gray, and tan. That's not blue and gray and tan. That's like pink, tan, and gray. Well, this doesn't match up because if we flip this, it'll be gray, orange, and that needs to be gray, orange, and pink. So that's wrong. That's wrong. And this is also wrong. That needs to be green, orange, and gray. That's not green, orange, and gray. They're all wrong. So if you have all the corners wrong like this, you're gonna just do the algorithm from any angle. Either this angle, this, 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 or this. Obviously not like that or that. So here's the algorithm. It's pretty long. It's actually really similar to the 3x3 algorithm. There you go. So now once you do that algorithm, usually you'll get one matching up. This is actually already solved. Usually it would be twisted. But yeah, sometimes you won't get one matching up. You just gotta do the algorithm again. You definitely will get one matching up. So once you get one matching up, you're gonna put it on the right side. So you're gonna hold the cube where it's on the right, and you're gonna do the same algorithm. And now once you get that matching up, we're gonna look around and look for another match. Ooh, we got one match right here because this is gray, tan, and blue. And we got gray, tan, and blue. So all we gotta do is flip that. I'll show you how to do that after. So sometimes, well, yeah, I think every time you get them like this, so you have one matching there, one matching there. And when this happens, you're going to put it, I think, I kind of forgot, but I'm pretty sure you put it on the left again, or you could do it like this, maybe on the right. And it's really easy. If you can't get it, just guess. Like sometimes I just guess and it always works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this, let's see, let's put it right here. So I'm gonna put this one on the right and that on the left. And we're gonna do the algorithm. So now we still got that, and we got another match here. So clearly that was probably wrong because it didn't work. So instead of putting one on the right and then one way on the left, we're gonna try opposite. One on the left, way on the right. So we're gonna do the same algorithm. And let's see. And that worked. So yeah, you put one on the right. I forgot where I put it, but I'm pretty sure I put it on the left. I don't know. Anyway, whatever I just did, do what I just did. That's right. And yeah, you'll get two corners matching. One right here, blue, origin, gray. Blue, origin, gray. So that's right. And this is obviously right. So once you have two that are right next to each other, you're just going to do that algorithm with the two facing you. So let's do that algorithm. And it should match them all. And it doesn't, so we just got to do it again. And that does it. So this matches. This, all we got to do is flip it. That will match. That's matched and solved. This just got to be flipped. Same with that. So let's go to the last step. So I bet you guys remember that one algorithm I showed you where you bring the face to the right and then you do that, then do the opposite and then bring it back. Well, we're gonna be doing that but without the front. So basically you're doing that to the right up, the top to the left, and then do it all but backwards. Right down, top to the right. You just repeat that, so get good at that. Like that. That's what we're about to be doing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it upside down. Now we can finally see our beautiful white side. And now we're gonna look down here. Well, this needs to be flipped, so let's just do that algorithm. Up, to the left, down to the right, up, and just keep doing that until the gray piece goes in, just like that. Now, you're not gonna rotate the cube, you're gonna rotate the bottom, twist it one, and the next to be flipped. So we're gonna do that, flip it using the same algorithm. It went in. Now rotate the bottom until you have your next one. And this is the last step. We just gotta flip it. And there you go. Once you flip the last piece, there'll just be one more little step. Just twist one side. Really easy. And yeah, that's how to solve the Megaminx. It's a really fun cube. And I also have this one, obviously. This one's pretty fun. Might actually twist a little more smooth than my stickerless one. I don't know. So before we end this video, I'm going to show you guys my whole collection real quick. I might give you a little sneak peek what my next Rubik's Cube tutorial will be. And yeah, let's go. And in case you haven't seen my whole Rubik's Cube collection, I'll show you a little right now. And I actually have a Rubik's Cube haul of all my Rubik's Cubes, so you could go check that out. So here's my whole collection. I'll start with the hardest. We got this Megaminx right here. These are all my really hard ones. So, we got Megaminx 8x8, 7x7, then we got the 5x5, and I got my two Megaminxes. And these are all my really nice cubes. These are GAN cubes, I'll show you near the end. I have this little Donald Duck cube. It's pretty cool. I got it at Disneyland. It's pretty cool. It's fun to solve. It's really easy too. So yeah, I got that. Now this is the Ivy Cube. I actually got my record on solving this the fastest. It's a really fun cube. And yeah, I solved this in 3 seconds. It's like a crazy record. And yeah, that's my fastest time. I don't know what the world record is though. But yeah, I have a tutorial how to solve this, so you could go check that out. And this is called a yeet ball. It's the exact same as it. See, you kind of see the same shape. It's the same thing but in ball shape. So I'll put that back. Now, we got all these cubes right here. So we got the Megaminx right here, a cool triangle puzzle. This is also Megaminx, the GAN version. I'll show you near the end. And yeah, we got this cube. I have a tutorial on that. We got a bunch of 3x3s back here. I have tutorials on the 3x3. We have these cool cubes, the DNA cube. This is like a coin puzzle cube. Now this cube is really cool. This thing is called a helicopter cube, and it could do something called jumbling. I have to show you guys. So this cube right here, what it could do is if you bring this side down a little, and you bring this just like that, you could literally go like that. It's so weird. Like, yeah, this cube's like really cool. Like when you mix it up, like let's see, let's do something cool with this. Let's see, okay, we'll do that. You gotta line it up really perfect. And we'll line that up. Now you could twist that a little. Then you could twist like other corners. It's like hard to twist though because like you can't really tell what's going on. So let's twist. Let's see. Yeah, it's just really complicated and yeah, pretty confusing. So this cube could start to look really weird. That one's hard. And yeah, I got this called the Penrose cube with only 3 sides. I also got the 2x2. This is a really fun one. And yeah, I have a tutorial how to solve the 2x2 cube, except soon coming out, I will be doing how to solve it, but speed solving it. I will be teaching you the Ortega method. It's really fast. Like if you practice it a lot, you could get under 5 seconds with the 2x2. I've gotten down to like 8 seconds. I'm not quite as good as it yet. But yeah, I got some more 2x2s right here. I got some fruit cubes like the banana. I just have a lot of cubes, and now I'll show you my GAN cubes. So now, my GAN cubes. So I'll start off with the Megaminx. This is really nice. One of my favorite things in my whole collection. It's really fast. It has magnets and everything. You could actually see the magnets kind of if you look closely. And on the Megaminx, I actually have 2 tutorials. One of the tutorials is how to speed solve it. So basically, like, I could speed solve it kind of. Like, yeah, it's a pretty good method. I've gotten like 7 seconds on this cube. It's really fun. You basically make one side with the first layer, and then you finish off the rest of the cube with one algorithm. It's really fun. And this one is kind of slow, not a great cube, but yeah, this GAN cube is really nice. And I got the normal 3x3. This is probably at least in the top 5 of my favorite cube in my collection. It's so fast. Like, this GAN cube is like, it has magnets in it, so you could see the magnets if you look right there. It's like really smooth though. It's really light, super smooth. And like, yeah, I could do anything with this cube. It's super nice. And the last cube, the GAN, is called a mirror cube. This is a really fun cube right here. This also has magnets. It's pretty cool. It spins weird like that. Yeah, I love this cube. It's pretty fun to play with. And yeah, there's my GAN cubes. And stay tuned because in my next video, I will be teaching you how to destroy a Rubik's Cube. If if you're ever angry, I will teach you how to destroy it. Just kidding. This is actually not bad for your Rubik's Cube to wreck it. But actually, it's pretty good because whenever your Rubik's Cube, like if you get sand in it, you could take it apart. It doesn't wreck your cube, and it's a good idea to clean your cube every once in a while to keep it clean so it could stay fast. And yeah, I'll teach you how to do that next video. And don't worry, when you're taking apart your cube, you could easily put it back together and it's just as normal, and yeah, it's really fun too. And also, you could also make your cube like faster. Like here it's not too fast, but here, see how the orange sticks out just a little? I made it even faster, so it's a lot better.